So after the Fulham game, we have got like Sahil and Andrew with us. So, I mean, tough game. Not supposed to be a tough game, but like the result is like not expected. What are your thoughts on it, Andrew?
Well, they caught us early. Like low block, we're gonna struggle. But I said this like 5 times in the bar here. We were glory hunting. I think there was too many shots being taken when there was an extra pass to be made.
But Sahil, like, my thoughts on the game was the starting lineup is still not the best that we could put up. Especially, I feel that we are trying to fit Howard's in and moving players to different positions. Like, is that what you feel?
So this year we are playing a completely different lineup than what we were last year. We're trying new tactics and everything else, but I do feel that Arteta is trying to find a solution for why we failed last year against teams who caught us on the counter-attack. We had a high lineup defense, and we would always get attacked on the wings. And he's trying something where teams with low blocks and counter-attacks can just be dominated completely with possession. So I'm okay with this lineup. They still haven't figured out how to play it yet.
But for me, the problem is also like we are trying to score and then we sit back when we are in the lead. Like this game, I felt that happened. Are we doing this too often? Like, why are we sitting back when we are on top?
That's a loaded question there.
You don't believe that we are doing that?
I think we definitely are sitting back after scoring. I think that's a younger team mentality of, hey, we got the goal, we have the lead, let's just hold it, as opposed to the ruthlessness that we want to see in ourselves in like the Liverpools and the cities where it's, hey, we got another one, let's go get another one. Like we have the hunger to win. I don't know if we have the understanding of that hunger is our best weapon.
Like a victory, given the circumstances.
We have potentially the youngest, most talented squad in England, and we're just waiting.
The only way to get live Premier League
We're waiting
matches
for good results to come to us, and we need to start taking
catch
them.
top players, victories,
Also, like regarding the strikers position, we started with Trossard and then we changed to Eddie and then Jesus came on. So are you seeing that like Eddie, or Jesus needs to fight his way in, or you're going to put him back in right away?
I wouldn't. I honestly would go with Eddie because he's a poacher. He would go, he would start, he would go for those runs that were missing today. Like today, we saw Havertz miss those runs, Trossard missed those runs, but when Eddie came in, he was going for it. So I would absolutely.
Eddie and Zinchenko are my difference makers. Those two are potentially. Eddie's just more hungry than everyone else, and Zinchenko might be our best fucking player on the squad right now.
Yeah.
He's underrated, but he does stuff that no one else seems to see on the pitch.
Mm-hmm. And like, so moving Partey to right back, and also like the other question is like not playing Gabriel. Is this something that we should be worried about? No?
We got a long season ahead of us, Champions League as well. Arteta has a plan, we just have to trust. Do that as well.
Okay. But
So yeah.
But this is not the start that we wanted from Arsenal this season. Are you worried?
No, we got a long season ahead. We have a completely transformed midfield. It's going to take time. I mean, Jota was arguably one of our players of the season last season, and we just lost him.
Mm-hmm.
We need another
that wide left position, picks the ball up. Luke Shaw's making that over.
I'm not worried because
more than this
we
time.
still haven't lost.
Yeah, but this is against like this is one of our easier starts with Crystal Palace, with Nottingham Forest and Fulham. We couldn't have asked for an easier start.
Yes, but if you look at how these teams played last season, all these teams were kind of our weaknesses. They have fast wingers, they have good strikers who are physical, and they would get us on the counter every time. And we have been able to stop these teams this time. We switched off for a minute there. I feel there was a mistake leaving Paulinho open, but for the entirety of the second half, we were in it. We could have had a third goal easily.
It's also easy to forget, Fulham was in the top 7 for a good portion of last season.
Yeah. And do you think that the player, what's his name, the new defender who went down for our second goal, there were a lot of people claiming that that's something that we should stop in the name of sportsmanship and shit like that. Do you believe that we should have stopped that play?
Other teams wouldn't do it for us. It's up to the ref to make that decision.
I would say the same. Like, I can see why the manager was incensed about the entire situation, but as a ref, I don't know if the player is just faking it.
He was jogging and 2 minutes later, so.
Yeah, Arsenal took a chance. They scored a goal. The manager would be angry, but the ref is kind of in the right. I see both sides.
Last question. Like after this start, are you, recalibrating where you thought Arsenal would finish, or you still going for like?
I still think we're a top 3 team. Brighton, Newcastle are going to be the big dark horses, but City's going to win it.
What about you?
I feel City might have a few tough weeks ahead of them because one, Pep Guardiola has had a back surgery, so he's not down the touchline changing all the teams, and they don't have KDB anymore. Nobody to feed Haaland like they usually do.
Yeah.
So they are going to have big time trouble defending against, attacking against a low block team.
Yeah.
They usually sneak one in. They have good defenders, but I feel the season will be decided in the next month and a half.
Really?
In terms of the difference of points. Then it comes down to depth, comes down to consistency and everything else. But if you want to get ahead, the next month is key.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We need to stay in the top 3 before the winter break for us to have a chance of winning anything.
I said the last question, but actually the last question is, what would make or break this season? Like, do you see us, like, we have already sent out Tierney out. Is it going to be us, our players playing what they can do, or is it going to be other teams falling out?
Injuries. A Saliba injury would definitely hurt us.
Yeah, losing Saliba is what lost us the title last year. The wrong injury in the wrong defense.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Cheers.